Gemini, welcome to the Onyx Moon Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Go to my Facebook page, The Onyx Moon. Follow and like for a daily pick a card. Gemini, I am using Heart's Hidden Secrets for your oracle message. Raphael's Oracle, Angel Oracle for some angel magic, and Broke Bitch Tarot for your tarot reading. This is for entertainment purposes only. There's no gender in tarot. This could have already happened. It could be happening to you now. It could happen to you in the future. If I am not resonating with your sun sign, I could be pulling on your moon or rising. If not that, then it could be cross watcher. If none of it makes any sense to you, come back next time and I might be hitting it then. Let's see what this has to say. Rejection, abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. What does Raphael have to say to our Gemini collective? What do they say? Success! Congratulations, you did it. What are you working on, Gemini, that you're going to be successful at? 2024 going to be your year? Ascendant Masters, Archangels, Holy Spirit guides, please give the collective Gemini placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Clear, accurate, honest, and precise reading. And here we go. Let's hit it. We have walking away. Disappointed, turning your back, and being finito for a 2 of cups. I'm sorry, a 10 of cups. Dysfunction in the family, possible abuse, instability at least, and you're turning your back on that and saying, yeah, I know. Because you are pre-Empress energy. You are large, in charge, and possibly single now, making your own money, following your own rules, because you're not dealing with anybody that wants to act like they're all about tradition, possibly have been married, even maybe to you, and be out in the streets with other people. Say that they're about tradition and following the social norms, morality, and really not be. They could have been married to you, and they're out running the streets. Could have been married to somebody else and running the streets with you, and you might not have known about it. Either or. Whatever. We had an oath breaker. But there is some unfinished business going on there. And they might be the one keeping it unfinished just so they can hold you up, continue to mind your business, or because they might want to get back with you. Maybe what was out in those streets weren't all they thought that it was going to be. Because they see that you're thriving. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. And you're having a pretty nice life. And they're stagnant. I have 2 cards of stagnancy. The World reversed, which is unfinished business, and it's stagnant. And the Hangman reversed. Stagnant. They're stagnant. They can't make a decision. They're very indecisive, and they're stagnant. Somehow they are knowing through the grapevine, talk to you, saw you, access to social media. They see you're fantastic and happy. But your walls are up. You're drained. This person put you out of character. You may have been in relationships before that might have ended, and maybe not ended nicely, heartbreak, but you got through it. This person put you in a whole different time warp. You acted out of character with this person. If you were never the person to drive past your ex's house and smash out all of his front windows, this person made you behave this way. This person made you drive past the woman's house or the guy's house that you think that they were screwing around with and stalk them. Go to their place of work. Stand outside the post office when they went to mail a letter. Just do the crazy, crazy. And you were never like that type of person. You never were that way. This one put you there. This one made you act out of character when you could get out of the fetal position crying on the floor of the bathroom in the dark, because they put you there too. This one was heart-wrenching. Whether it was a girl doing it to a guy doing it to a guy, a girl doing it to a girl, or a girl doing it to a guy doing it, whatever the combination was, this one was different. This one reached in and took your heart and twisted it all around the knots. But first it made you act out of character. So now those walls are up like skyscrapers. And you're resilient. You're pushing through it. They do see that you're happy, and they do see that you're thriving, but it took you a hell of a long time to get there. Whatever it is you're doing, you had to make yourself do it. Maybe you have your tribe around you and they pushed you to be able to do it. Maybe you have children, you have friends, parents, whatever. Or maybe it was just your own intestinal fortitude that said, enough of this. I have to get up and wash my hair and feed the cat, go to work, or we're going to get foreclosed on. I have to do this. And you did it. But I don't think this person coming back around, they're not going to find the same person that you were, that they made you become. They're finding a whole different Gemini. Male or female. You are not going to be the one that they tried to break. And that's what they tried to do. Maybe not intentionally, but they knew what they were doing when they were out in the streets. They wanted to do what they wanted to do. And they want you to jump. And hey baby, remember how it used to be in the beginning? Let's go back to that. Yeah, you remember how it used to be. You remember. You want loyal people around you. This one was not. This one took you to a deep, dark place. This one could have even put you into dark night of the soul. If you don't know what dark night of the soul is, you can Google that. If you have been there, congratulations if you made it out. If you are still there, you'll get through it. You got to have faith. Call on your ancestors, because they're the ones that are taking care of shit now until you come out through it. And if this one comes back, for real they come back and they really expect you to be running through fields, jumping off of cliffs, and dancing into a new beginning with them, they're going to be in for a big surprise. Because if you're going through dark night of the soul, your ancestors are going to say, listen up, fool. You're not going to be the fool. They're going to have them sit down and say, this is how it's going to be. Because you are having protection. You're divinely protected. Three of Cups reversed. There were many third-party situations, many that you may not have even known of. Friends of yours might have known what this person was doing. They didn't want to tell you, maybe not to hurt your feelings. They're not friends. When someone makes a choice to step outside of a committed relationship, it's a rotten thing. It's a terrible thing. But it's also a health risk, and nobody has the right to do that. People have the right to no longer love us. That shits. It does, especially if we still love them. But nobody has the right to disrespect us by putting our life and health in jeopardy. And if a friend knew that that's what's going on, and they didn't say anything, that's not a friend. You may meet somebody very charming. Very, very charming. Younger than you. Not for a long time. This isn't going to be a ride off into the sunset and have their babies and create dynasties with. But this might just be something to get you up over the hump and get you back to feeling good about yourself. Could turn into a friend. They could be very romantic, say all the right things. If they want to ask you out, understand that it's probably not something that's going to go the distance, and it's something fun. I'm not going to say, go in for insignificant, insincere things. I mean, you do you. You know what your thing is. If you like to date just to date, then that's you. If you don't want to do that and you just want to be, hey, I'm at the age where I'm dating to look to have a relationship, to get married, to have children, then that's you as well. But it looks like there's somebody that could come in younger than you that could boost your ego and say all the right things and be very romantic, and that could be fun. Actually, it looks like you could have some options between the one that wants to come back. We're still in Mercury retrograde. The one that's very romantic, and then you could have some other options as well. Take your time. If you don't want any of them, if you still feel that you need to heal, just don't shut yourself off completely, because you don't deserve that. You need to heal. Absolutely, you need to heal. You can be the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, you will cut out all of the bullshit. You're going to be able to see somebody's running game on you. You're going to be very hard to approach. You'll see it. They can only come to you now if they're honest. They were, and or you're going to see, manipulators. Anybody with any type of addictions. Maybe the person you were dealing with had addictions, easily led into temptation. You're not accepting any of that. You could still have this person blocked. They definitely had you in a state of depression. You're coming out of that. They want to come back. They want to tell you everything. They were a liar, a betrayer, a cheater. They could have even taken money from you. We know that they wasted your time. But they want to come back, and I think they feel that if they spill their guts and tell you everything, that's going to make it all better. You already know. But they want peace. Maybe they were an alcoholic, and AA is telling them that they have to go and make amends with everybody that they've hurt. I don't know, because we had the devil. They could have been an alcoholic, and when they drank, they got frisky. They went out and they fell into temptation. Maybe. So this is what, their penance is. I don't know. But, I'm sorry. I'm sorry works for some things, and I'm sorry doesn't work for others. Sometimes the hurt just isn't fixed with the I'm sorry. I'm going to leave it here. I don't need to give you advice, Gemini. You've already been through all of this. They already tried to make you feel less and leave you out in the cold and make you feel rejected and put you down into the depths. So you don't need advice from me. You know how you feel. You know what you're coming up out of if you haven't come up out of it yet. So you know what you're going to do. If they try and come back, walk in compassion. And that's going to be hard. But when you walk in compassion, you won't be nervous because you'll be standing in your power. They've shown you who they are. And you can stand strong and show them who you are, male or female. This is your reading. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Go to my Facebook page, The Onyx Moon. Follow and like for a daily pick a card.